Hey everyone, this is Teresa Santa with iBrand Your Business, excited to bring you another free tutorial. This tutorial is preparing you for our Facebook ads video tutorial. We will be covering how to determine your customer target based on your Facebook's pages statistics and the stats of your competitors. But first, let's cover a few marketing tips to help your business in your marketing efforts online and offline. If you haven't done so, please check out our video on what to post on Facebook to get more likes. Learn the top 7 types of posts on social media. I'll go ahead and put the link here for you. All right, let's get started. Well, the number one tip I can give you when starting your marketing efforts is to understand what the customer is going to do after they have clicked on your ad. One thing is to get them to click, and the other is to get them to do exactly what you want them to do after they click. Therefore, knowing your customer is the key to advertising success. So make sure your business processes are ready for your customer. Having a customer come to you more than once is gold. There are 4 P's to remember in your marketing efforts, which will help you with your Facebook marketing. Number 1, product. Be sure you know your product really well. Knowing your product or service well will give you a better insight of your customer target. Number 2, place. Know who your customer target is, so you know where to find them. As an example, if you sell t-shirts with jokes and witty slang terms, then targeting places with colleges, universities, or where there's a high density of younger people would be a good idea. Number 3, promotion. The way you set up an advertisement is pretty much the entire campaign, meaning you can throw all the money you want at a specific ad, but if your method of promotion doesn't appeal to your target, you will not get their attention. Again, because this video is focusing on Facebook advertising, promotion mainly applies here in terms of the headline and image you will use for your ad. The collaboration between the image and the headline and copy is really everything. It's been tested that full face images of a person work well. Being physically appealing is good, but not always the key. And it really does depend on your customer target. Split test several different ads with different headlines and images. Facebook allows you to run multiple ads for each campaign called ad sets. Your ad stats will allow you to see which ads are working and which are not. Okay, number 4, price. By now you have your customer's attention with the right promotion from the right place. But, and it's a huge but, you still haven't closed the deal. Now your customer needs to be happy with your product and the price. Make sure that you are promoting a competitive price for the product that you are selling. People are smart. They know how to use Google for price comparison. Just know that price is a key component to marketing, but this video is mainly about advertising. So let's get back to that. All right, so now let's find your customer target. When you're on your Facebook page's timeline, you'll see your likes count here on the left. Click on your likes count. Here you'll see the age group of the people who are mostly interested in your business page. If you're new to Facebook pages and haven't generated likes or traffic yet, hang in there. I'll show you how you can look at your competitors to get these stats. The city that you see here is the city of the latest interaction on your page. On your own page, you'll be able to see this in your insights under the People tab in more detail. And I'll show you how to do this in a minute. So let's talk about targeting. By knowing the physical location of your customers, you can better tailor your product or service to that city's culture, traditions, interests, age groups, or maybe even language. If your customers are coming from everywhere and anywhere, the location then becomes irrelevant. But you may concentrate on targeting their interests, types of business, age groups, and maybe even gender. Again, this is why split testing is so important, and here's where you're going to get that information. When you go into your Insights tab at the top of your timeline, then click on People. Here you get the good, juicy stuff. In this first tab, your fans, you'll see the general details of who likes your page. You can see that it's divided by gender, age, country, city, and language. This is incredibly important to know before you start with Facebook ad campaigns. When you start your ad campaigns, Facebook will ask you who you want to target in your ad. The more demographics you have, the better your return on investment. For example, there's no need to be advertising wedding rings to people within the age range of 13 and 18. That would most likely be lost advertising money. All right, so let's move on. Here in the people reached, you can see the details of the people who your posts reach. Again, you can see the stats divided into the same categories. But of course, the details have different information. People reached means the people who have seen your posts. They aren't necessarily fans of your page. They are both fans and non-fans. The People Engaged tab shows you the same categories with different information. People engaging on your page are those fans and non-fans who are either liking, sharing, and or commenting on your business page. These are the types of people who really like your page enough to care to interact with your page. The stats in this tab are extremely important so that your ads should weigh more heavily on your stats in this tab. Now let's go to the Visits tab. In this tab, Page and Tab Visits, you can see where people are going in your page. On our timeline, we have a Pinterest app, YouTube app, and Information tab. These are all tabs and apps that are customized to our page, so it may look a little bit different on your page. As for us, the YouTube app or tab is the most visited tab on our page aside from the timeline. By the way, you can run ads to an app on Facebook too. Just make sure that if you are running an ad to an app, that it is viewable on a mobile device. If it isn't, you need to turn off that feature in your ads manager or when you're creating your ad, and I can show you that in our next video. Below are the external referrers. These are sites where traffic is coming from your Facebook business page. Your categories will be different since your traffic will come from different sites. If you click on a particular point of the graph, the details are enlarged so you can better see the details. Now let's talk about your competitors. If you're new to Facebook pages, and even if you've had your page for a while, you can look at some of your competitors' stats to better understand your targeted audience with running your Facebook ads. This is completely public knowledge. In your Facebook search bar, type in your product or service or something that resembles your business. Example, if you're a boutique, you'll want to type in boutique, retail, or something that can bring up other boutiques. For now, I'm going to search for business branding. When the drop-down list appears, you'll sometimes see different categories, pages, people, places, etc. Go to see more for whatever it is that you're searching. Click on pages. When you see the many different options, pick one. If you already know who your competitor is, then go ahead and search for that competitor. Focus on those whose stats are rich in likes, so the stats will be more niched or focused. I'm going to pick one, but out of respect of whoever this person is, I'm going to go ahead and block them. Okay, once on the page, you can read up on the business in the About section, and if the creator did their job correctly, the About tab should sum up what the business offers, so you can assess whether this is a competitor or not. Once you know this business is a competitor, return to the timeline using the Timeline tab. Then you want to click on the Likes tab or click on the likes count. And then here you can see the age group of those interested in this business's services and the city from where the latest engagement happened. You can actually see how many people are engaging with this business. Let's talk about another great tool to use to keep up with the competitors. So let's go ahead and go back to our timeline. Okay, now you want to click on your Insights tab, and in the Overview tab, scroll down to the Pages to Watch. These pages you see here are actually friends of mine or clients of mine. I just needed to use them for space savers, but so they're not competitors. So if you're watching, sorry. But you can place some of your competitors' pages in this section to monitor their activities. To add a competitor, click Add Pages. A window will pop up titled Pages to Watch. Here you can search for pages to insert into this section. When you are finished, click Done to exit the window. One last tip I want to share with you that is very important is the Posts tab. In when your fans are online, you can see the time of when your fans are typically online. If you hover over the graph, you can see the exact number. Now you can post at around the time when the highest number of your fans are online. If you do this and you're not seeing any results, you may need to tweak your post a little bit. Now scroll down to All Posts Published, and you can see how each individual post has performed. Click on the down arrow next to Reach, and a drop-down list will show you the types of reach categories you can view. Click on Reach, fans or non-fans, and you can see how many of your fans were reached and how many of your non-fans were reached for each individual post. If you are having more likes on your post than fans reached, that is a sign that you're not targeting your audience correctly, so you may need to tweak things a little bit. Now go to the down arrow on likes, comments, and shares. And from the drop-down list, click here. Post hides, hides of all posts, report of spam, and unlikes. These are people who do not like your post and are complaining about the content or frequency of your posts. If your numbers here are high, then this is another indicator that you are not targeting your audience correctly, or you're just posting way too much. All right, so obviously there's a lot that we didn't cover, as you can see by the enormous amount of information in the Insights tab and the various strategies one can take with marketing. But remember the basic marketing concepts introduced in this video. They can help you in your marketing efforts online and offline. And just have fun with your marketing efforts and be innovative with how you use this information. A business that appeals as high energy and fun is far more attractive than that of a boring business that lacks energy. But please don't stop the video now. Please subscribe to our channel and catch our next video on Facebook ads. It's going to be off the hook. And thank you so much for watching and have a great day.